Hello, my fellow projectors, or everybody who's interested in learning more about the Projector Focus. I have been long and broadly contemplating the Projector Focus in the past few days, coming to the conclusion how valuable our Projector Focus is. I already uploaded another video on focus versus observation, but I want to go deeper into the focus and why it's so important that we value our focus. I was truly like, my design is super open. I have an open heart, and like I have been so conditioned to like give out energy, and like that giving is what we're here for, and we must give all the time and like go beyond our capacity to give to people, and that this is loving, and it's not. Love is when it's according to your design. Love is when you live your design, and this is what's best for you, and therefore it's also best for the others. And that might mean setting boundaries. That might mean that your design is way more open and way more here to receive energy and multiply, and therefore not being the person to constantly give and be the one being like, here. Because if it's not in your design, it is not healthy for you, and therefore it is not love, and therefore it is also not loving if you do this for others, because you take away their responsibility to like live in their design. Okay, so I was contemplating on, my design is super open, and therefore I'm actually here to receive first way more than giving out, because my capacity of multiplication is this is way more limited. I mean, the moment I multiply, I am like giving in a tremendous way, because it is multiplied whatever I receive. But like for me to give out just like that without having received something first, that's why like for all projectors this is so important, because all projectors have an open sacral. That is why, that's why it's so important to wait for the invitation, to wait until we are properly recognized, even though this sometimes might seem like a very long haul of waiting and like being like, where are my invitations? Like because then usually when it takes too long, we go into like, oh fuck, maybe I do need to do something, and I need to like hustle and like try to get attention, and like we don't want to have attention, we want to have recognition. And so your projector focus, this is where your energy, like your limited energy, which is not limited in the way that this is less valuable or whatever, it's actually like this is condensed energy, so powerful that this needs to be honored. And therefore this is like, imagine, and the more open your design, the more condensed it's gonna be, because you're like truly reflecting and using your little bit of energy to project. So it's gonna be like to the other. And we can be like, oh shit, my energy is so strong, and like, oh, I need to hide, and like this is it's uncomfortable for other people, blah blah. This is your magic. Like the very thing you think is wrong about you, this is your magic, this is your power, this is what people want when you finally recognize it. When you finally recognize yourself as a projector, while before you were like, oh please see me, here's the light, and people are like running away from your light, the moment you stop that, the moment you're like, oh my fucking goodness, my light, my focus, my laser sharp energy to focus on something, to see through all the bullshit is my power, suddenly the whole wheel shifts. Suddenly people are gonna run in front of you because they want to catch that light, they want that sharp focus. And I truly like this, like I get very passionate now around like about projector focus and like empowering more projectors to be in their design, because it's our fucking power to be so laser sharp, to be so fucking triggering, to be because we are here to trigger the world into unconditional love. We are the entrance to the void with our open sacral and the power to like project it backwards. Obviously, reflectors and manifestors also have like this direct entrance to the void. We all have it, like MGs and generators also have it, but you get that entrance through being in your happiness, through being in joy. This is where you get your entrance easier, because you need to go under the sacral basically. You need to feel it through your sacral, where we have the natural inside. We are like through the sacral, we are going kind of like through the sacral behind our hearts, where the core lies, and feeling, seeing through the eyes of the collective, through the eyes of unconditional love, if we uncover all the other bullshit. And the power in projectors is that we have this entrance, we have this overview, we have this knowing somehow, and we can project it outwards. We are like cutting through all the shit that we don't need. This is why we are like so about like what's essential. We are not like here to do all this other stuff that nobody actually needs. We are like about simplicity, efficiency, and like coordinating energy, and like cutting everything away that we don't need, which is everything that's not love, basically. So, and this is what I'm here for, to empower you and for you to use your focus for. But for that, you need to find your self-worth, you need to find what's in you, you need to find your power and honor that. Like really fucking honor that. And it has been a freaking journey for me to get there, but that's also why I know how I can empower you to go there, because I can read your design very well. I can tap into your energy with my 7 open centers, and I truly invite you, especially my projectors, a formal invitation here to connect with me and to let yourself be empowered, to become an empowered projector, to start honoring your light, to start being the lighthouse instead of the running around torch trying to catch somebody with your light. Okay? Because the moment you stop running around and like trying to get some recognition, you are like the lighthouse that's like, and people are gonna run. They're gonna run to catch your light. I promise you. And I don't mean that like in an ego way, in a like, oh my god, we're so great. But yes, we are fucking great. This is our power, and we want to be recognized for that, and we want to be compensated fairly for that. It doesn't mean if it's like energetic exchanges or like financially, finances in the end are money, and our energy, because money in the end is just energy. But like with us moving towards 2027, where we are moving from the tribal circuitry to the to the individual circuitry, it's gonna be way more about like energetic exchanges. And that's why I'm also like saying this, like if you feel like you don't have the financial resources right now, but you want to get that, you want to get the empowerment, I'm so open to energetic exchanges. I'm super freaking open to like see what can you offer, what energetic exchange do you have where that will compensate. Because this is what I want to lead the world to anyway, that we don't need the fucking paper, because we can sense in our bodies what's fair. We just know that. This is our innate wisdom. What is a fair energy exchange? And yeah, and if there's nothing of value to me, then yes, I want the financial compensation, because then it is fair. Then you've done something, like then your energy was invested into something else that you were like, maybe that's your power, that's your whatever creative approach, and then we can exchange that, you know? And yeah, oh my god, I'm so on fire with the projector focus now, and I'm very honest, and I'm cleansing my energy very properly right now, and like not letting anything enter anymore, because I'm so open on top of being a projector, that if you want my focus, you gotta recognize me, and you gotta offer energetic compensation for that. And this is what I'm inviting you to. I want you to ask for recognition, or like to expect recognition first before you are like giving out your focus for free, because it's not being valued if you are giving it out for free. that's just the way it is. Your expression, you can put out all your expression. That's the point. We still need to be in our expression, because otherwise how are people going to recognize us if they don't know what to recognize us for? They need to see us. It doesn't matter if it's on the online space or if it's in like the general space of like just being out there, sitting somewhere, doing your thing, mastering your craft. I don't know, if you're even like, if you're a dancer as a projector, go out and just dance and show the world how you're dancing. If you're a singer, artist, whatever, show the world what you can do without like forcing it onto people, because they are going to see you the moment you're just the lighthouse. And that's why I need to be like this out here, to be able to like have people see me in my expression. And now that I finally go more into like understanding how people actually love my passion, this is what I'm gonna give you, because I've never honored that my fire is what people love. I mean, people love my compassion and vulnerability and all these things, but I realize this is more where people are like, oh, I want to support her, I want to give something to her to support her. No, I want to be recognized for being in my power and being this expression, being in my passion and giving this out, because this is my nature. This is what I can give freely, because this belongs to my spleen. This is like the good vibes, like the passion and the fearlessness and the courage, plus my root, which is all about adrenaline. So I can give you that for free, because this is constant energy flow that I always have. But my multiplication of the sacral, of the life force, my multiplications of all the other centers is not for free. It is not out for free anymore. So if you want that, you gotta recognize first. And yeah, I'm really on fire now. Like it's been such a wild ride to get to that point, because I have jumped on breadcrumbs of attention, not recognition, for so long. And now I'm like, nope, I am done. No matter how long it takes, no matter how long I have to wait for the invitation, I know it's gonna come, but it's not coming if I am seeking the attention, or if I jump onto attention seeking and like wasting my energy when it's not properly recognized, because then it's also not properly valued. And yeah, can you feel the vibe? You can feel the vibe. I know you can. Recognize me, invite me. I am here. I'm excited. My spleen is excited. My root is excited. My spleen is just like, hey, good vibes. And I'm happy to empower you. I'm excited to empower you. I'm excited to see you for who you really are. I'm excited to guide you into more self-nourishment. And yeah, this is going to be really, really fun from now on, because in the past 2 years, while starting my business, while working and like rearranging and like doing it all different, like letting it die and having it reborn over and over and over again. I mean, I will die and be reborn in this life like 5 million times more, but I am at my core. And yeah, this fire is real, this fire is rolling now. I've like started to roll this ball for several times now, and like every time I like stopped because there was another block and like things were happening. And it was kind of interesting because my dance instructor mirrored that back to me the other day, that he was like, you're like, the moment you start going, you're like abruptly stopping again. Like you get the energy flowing and then you're like, stop. And I'm like, fuck, why am I doing this? Why am I not just flowing and turning like more in flow and like letting it happen and like being in the flow without like, ugh. And this is gone now. So if you want to experience me, invite me. Happy day. I don't know when I'm posting this because the internet is dead here since hours again. But I'm excited to see you.